breaking news. This is from the world of sports, but on a different note. This is India cricketer Smriti Mandhana and the music composer Palaash Muchhal, whose wedding has now been called off. Mandhana has confirmed on her Instagram, ending weeks of speculation that we had in fact been witnessing post the wedding was postponed initially. Now, she stated that the decision was taken by both families and requested privacy, asking fans and the media to respect their space. Mandhana emphasized that she's a very private person and wishes the matter to be closed without any further discussion. She urged everyone to allow the families time to process the situation and move on at their own pace. The cricketer added that her focus remains on representing India at the highest level in cricket, and she intends to continue playing and winning trophies for the country. Palaash has also released a statement saying that he's moving on in his life and stepping back from his personal relationship. He added that his team will be taking strict legal action against those spreading false and defamatory content against him. There have been speculations, viewers, that we have been witnessing on the social media for ever since, in fact, the entire wedding was called off. And right now we have Rahul Rawat joining us on the broadcast with more details on what exactly has been said by both of them. At this point, Rahul, a very good afternoon to you. These are official statements coming in from both Smriti and Palaash, probably putting an end to all the speculations at last on whether the wedding will be taking place at all.
Sure, good afternoon. And yes, it had to happen. We know Smriti, both of them are public figures, especially when it comes to Smriti. She had to return to the field someday or the other. And last few weeks have been very heartbreaking for Smriti and for her entire family. So now that she had to remember, next year India also, India also has to play a lot of cricket, and India recently won. The women's team recently won the World Cup also. So she had to return to cricket field, and she wanted to make it clear that once she is back, her focus has to be only and only on cricket, and of course the kind of stories that have been floating around. And all those stories that, or the speculations that have been going around have put, the entire episode into the limelight. On the eve of the wedding, it gets called off, and we are told that Smriti's father is not well. He is taken to the hospital, and thereafter so on. So now both the families have cleared the air, but on the eve of the wedding, if it is called off, there has to be some smoke. It cannot be that there is no smoke without the fire. So that's one thing. And Smriti, of course, she's already made it clear that now she's officially called the wedding off, and she will come back to the cricket field.
Right, Rahul, this is definitely a difficult time for both families, especially Smriti Mandhana's father having gone through that heart attack that, in fact, had sent a lot of prayers, of course, coming in from people, but also questions at the same time. And when we speak of questions, we have Anjali Pandey also joining us on the broadcast with more details on the series of events that's taken place. Anjali, a very good afternoon to you. You know, we've been witnessing a lot of speculation taking place, but at the same time, family members had been speaking, saying that no, it's just a postponement, nothing has been decided so far. Then we saw that entire bio of both these people, both the personalities being changed with an evil eye sign being added to the bios at the same time. And now finally we see a word from both of them saying that the wedding has been called off. Take us through all that's happened so far.
Absolutely, Shriya. The couple itself has put an end to all the speculations that have been going on since quite some time. Remember, the wedding was supposed to happen on November 23rd. All the wedding festivities were done. Only the wedding was left, and on the very day the wedding was supposed to happen, that is November 23rd. It was reported that Smriti Mandhana's father fell ill, and due to which the wedding was halted. Now, it was being said that it's just temporary postponement. The wedding will happen at a later time. The date was not fixed. And soon, a day after, there were some alleged screenshots also which went viral that surfaced on social media, which were allegedly of Palaash Muchhal. There were the speculations became rife. Fans were started speculating what exactly transpired between the couple, what led to the wedding, the halting of the wedding. And after that, now days after, in fact, weeks after, now Smriti Mandhana has finally broken silence, saying that the wedding has actually been called off, not just postponed, it has been called off. And she is moving on from this relationship. She has urged privacy as well for both the families. And she has said that she will now be focusing on cricket. And in fact, soon after Smriti Mandhana's post, Palaash Muchhal has also posted saying that he's moving on from his personal relationship. The wedding has been called off. He is now moving on. In fact, what is also important to note is that Palaash Muchhal has also written about those posts that have been going viral, allegedly, which say that these are the chats of Palaash Muchhal. Palaash Muchhal has now said that he will be taking legal action against all the baseless rumors, what he calls have been going on social media. And remember, Palaash Muchhal was spotted just a few days ago in Vrindavan, whereas if we talk about Smriti Mandhana had finally posted a sponsored video on Instagram just 2 days ago, in which fans were quick to point out that her engagement ring was missing. And that is also when speculations became even more right. And now, finally, Smriti Mandhana has broken silence, saying that the wedding has in fact been called off.
Right, Anjali. Anjali, do stay with us. We'll take our viewers through some more of what exactly happened. But before that, viewers, let me just quickly bring to you those statements that's been posted by both Smriti and Palaash here. It is Smriti who's come out to say that over the past few weeks, there has been plenty of speculations around my life, and I feel it is important for me to speak out at this time. I'm a very private person, and I would like to keep it that way, but I need to clarify that the wedding has been called off. Right here, this is what it mentions. I would like to close the matter here and implore all of you to do the same, because as we've been saying, the speculations have been rife ever since the wedding was in fact postponed. Firstly, right after the Sangeet ceremony had taken place. I request you to please respect the privacy of both families at this time and allow us to process and, in fact, move on at our own pace. I believe there's a higher purpose driving us all, and for me, that has always been representing the country at the highest level. I hope to continue to play and win trophies for India as long as possible, and that is where my focus will be forever. Thank you all for your support, and it's time to move forward. This is a heartfelt message that we see from the player who's just, in fact, lifted the trophy for the country at the World Cup that took place, and post that the wedding was to take place, which in fact got cancelled. And now, as we understand, initially it was postponed, but now it's gotten completely called off.